Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMP, the sexy ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe. This is the New World Podcast, brother. I just got done sitting down and watching SmackDown, June 23rd, 2023. Michael Cole, Wade Barrett on commentary. We start with the Usos. The Usos, I don't know what I was thinking. The Usos package and the bloodline, the civil war with all of them. Solo and Roman will face the Usos at Money in the Bank next week on pay-per-view. It's in the UK. It's going to be bananas. But the Usos come out. They make statements, and a lot of statements that Jay made. He's like, hey, Oos, we love you. You know, we could settle this, but you need to understand you disrespected us. You know, you disrespected us as brothers, you know, and that Snake Heyman, and they're making a point of this whole thing. They're saying like, hey, man, you know, we would accept you back, an apology to get back and being family, being back to being the bloodline, but we're the Usos. And I like that little tease. It's like, we're the blood. And they're like, we're the Usos. And my favorite part about this that got me so excited, just as when he's like, and you're going to be like, and when we fight you, it's going to be like, welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. And I was like, yee! I was like, that's awesome. The rest of the show was okay. I got to say, this was the most, not, like, this, usually I walk out of a SmackDown, I'm like, oh my God, that was fucking crazy. Not this week. Rey Mysterio versus LA Knight, first match of the night. Man, LA Knight is over. He got such a huge pop, man. Like, LA Knight needs to be the one that wins the Money in the Bank, not Logan Paul. As much as I like Logan Paul in the ring, I don't care for him for anything else outside of WWE, but as a talent, Logan Paul is a talent inside that ring. But I think LA Knight is the one that needs to go. This match was okay. A few rough spots with Ray. But that crowd definitely wanted LA Knight to win this match, and he won. And no one's going to boo Ray. No one. Solo and Heyman are backstage, you know. Poor Rich Holland, he's just walking. He just accidentally bumps into Solo, and Solo grabs him, and Samoan spikes him, and, you know, and Ridge, great acting, by the way. And then we later on, we get Adam, they're checking on them, and then Sheamus is like, give me Solo, and he goes out there, he's like, Solo, me and you, get in that ring, and then Adam made it official, and that's our main event with I'll get right to it, okay? Now, this match I was really looking forward to. The WWE Women's Tag Team Unification match of the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship and the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Wait, did I do that right? I don't care, but the Tag Team Championships are being unified. Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. And I really wanted Dawn and Fire to win. I was like, this is a great opportunity to showcase, because this match was awesome. I mean, they took it to Ronda and Shayna. I mean, like, the whole time I was like, oh man, here we go. But when Ronda and Shayna made them tap out, I was like, well, I guess, sure. Why the fuck not? It was very irritating to me. It's because these two are a great tag team. And I think strapping both titles on them should have been the decision. I don't know why we didn't do that, and why we have Ronda. Then Raquel Rodriguez, she was there out ringside, and, you know, Ronda cuts a promo like, why are you here, blah, blah, blah. Then she's like, well, we want a rematch for titles we never lost. They're like, who's we? And guess what? Liv Morgan's back. Yay. I look over at Fire and Dawn. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Welcome to the main roster, by the way. This sort of thing happens. Yeah, so, you know, and Raquel and Liv, they're okay as a tag team. Ronda and Shayna, they're Ronda and Shayna, but Fire and Dawn are a tag team. Like, they move together as a tag team. They have moments. They have spots as a tag team. Everything gels with them. And these two teams over here, I'm like, man, I would rather have Fire and Dawn put up those titles against Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. So I was a little disappointed. Great match. This is my match of the night. I really liked it. But the outcome was something I was just like, fuck this. Grayson Waller effect with my boys, Pretty Deadly. They get interrupted by the Street Profits, but because we have next week is the undisputed tag team championship match, going against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I was expecting Kevin and Sami to come out. No Kevin and Sami on the show. So Pretty Deadly, Street Profits come out because they're, Pretty Deadly's bragging about how they won in the gauntlet match and so on. And man, they're so oily. They were very oily tonight on SmackDown. I was like, oh, okay. But they come out, sets up a match, Pretty Deadly versus the Street Profits. Pretty Deadly for the win. Got some shenanigans, for just to get the win, but it was a fun match. Nothing too crazy. There was some really cool spots, but nothing that just blew me out of the water. Next match, Charlotte Flair versus Lacey Evans, exactly what I expected it to be. But my favorite part is her showing some love to her hubby, Andrade, like he did last week at Collision with the figure eight. And she did his pose in the ring. And I was like, oh, that warms my heart. Look at that. Couple goals, ladies and gentlemen. But Lacey Evans is such a weird, entity upon itself, just because I'm like, I don't know what we're doing with her. I don't know what we're doing with her. I don't understand the whole, I understand she was in the military and everything like that, and she's trying to be Sergeant Slaughter, and I think even Sergeant Slaughter's kids are like, don't do that, with the hat and everything she's doing. And, my favorite part is when she's like, salute me, then Charlotte goes, salute me, then Asuka's like, salute. I was like, okay. But Asuka attacks, because Charlotte and Asuka are going to be fighting each other for that championship next week. Then we have Adam backstage with Bianca. Told her she's barred from ringside. Bianca doesn't like that because she's like, okay, she goes, I feel there's a two-way street here of you not being fair, especially with me, Adam. Just saying. But next week, too, the Grayson Waller effect is going to have Logan Paul. Roman Reigns returns again. I saw someone was like, man, this guy returns more than Shane McMahon. This guy returns too much. Can he just be here? I laughed so hard at that comment. I was just like, damn. Never really, But Sheamus versus Solo, no winner. There's a spot where Solo went through the barricade with Sheamus, and he missed. And then the ref was like, call the match, he's out, he's not cold. I was like, he missed, though. You clearly saw that he missed, and I think that spot was a little botched, just because it was supposed to look devastating, and he was supposed to knock Sheamus out like that and stuff, and not really hurt Sheamus in losing, and Solo staying strong. But the Usos come out, and they super kick Solo, and just basically saying you ain't ready for what's gonna happen next week. Paul Heyman grabs his phone and he's like, call Roman Reigns. He even did the same thing when Solo attacked Rich Holland. Call Roman Reigns. What's Roman Reigns gonna do? I was thinking about this. I was like, the whole phone thing, especially when he picks it up and he's like, call Roman. What's Roman gonna do? Clearly, that doesn't work. He's probably like, God damn it, Paul, quit calling me. I was just thinking about that. Every time something, he calls him. And I can just imagine Roman like, God damn it, Paul, stop calling me. I can't do anything. I'm not physically there. All right. All right, y'all. I give this show a solid 3. Favorite match of the night, but I didn't like the outcome, was the women's tag team unification match. That was my match of tonight. And let's see, Sheamus Solo was okay. Everything else was LA Knight, though, getting that nice pop. Hopefully the execs at WWE in the back are hearing that, especially Triple H. All right, y'all. Like and subscribe. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your grandma. Share it with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB the Sexy Ninja. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com. Get yourself that sweet nWp shirt. Go get that shirt. You want that shirt. And you can wear it to any wrestling show and tag me in it, all right? Tag nWp or hashtag KMB the Sexy Ninja. You know, post it, share it. I'll like, you know, whatever. Or hit me up on the Twitter at KMB the Sexy Ninja. So, okay? That's it. That's all. And remember, the New World Podcast is for life.
It's locked down. Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns, welcome to the Usos.